I start hanging my posters off as soon as I get it. But they were only off for 3 minutes before Faye's picture Royce posted them. Mr. Roy said, "You wasn't always right, Faberture, about other customers." So I told Mr. Roy that the thing about head lice was turned, and how it pictured closed down the whole school when it happened. But he didn't took down all my posters away. So today, Marnie Porter was going around hanging a lollipops by himself, while fortress, while my posters were at bombed on Mr. Roy's trash can. I guess that means poetry officer's offer. October. Monday. Well, it's finally October, and there are only 30 days left until the Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Even though Mom says I'm getting too old trick-or-treating anymore. Halloween is Dad's favorite holiday too, but for different reasons. On Halloween night, where all other furniture are hanging out the candy, Dad hanging out bushes, and with big trash can with fallen water. And if any teenagers pass my driveway, he drenches them. I'm not sure that really understand he cut off Halloween, but I'm not gonna to who's supposedly his fun. Tonight, the opening night in the Crestland High School haunted house, and I got Mom again to take him on Rowley. Rowley showed up at my house wearing his Halloween costume from last year. When I called him told him to just wear regular clothes, but of course he didn't listen. I try not let bother me too much. But I've never been allowed to go to the Crossland High School haunted house before. And I wasn't going to let Rowley and ruin it for it. Rowling was told me all about it. I've been looking forward to this for about 3 years. Anyway, when we get to the inside, I start having scared thoughts about doing it. But Mom seemed like she was hurried to get out of her with it, and she moved us going once we were thought. I get it was one scare after another. There was vampires jumping out of you, and people without of heads, and all sorts of crazy stuff. But the worst part is ironic called Chainsaw Alley. There was big guy in a hockey mask, and he had a real chainsaw. Roderick told me the chainsaw has a rubber band. But I wasn't thinking a new chainsaw. Right then, it looked like Chainsaw Guy was going to catch us. Mom stopped then and bailed us out. Saturday. The Crossland High School was really got me thinking. Those guys were chilling $5 a pop, and the lean scared whole hallway around the school. I decided to make haunted house my one, actually. I know Rownley's dad wasn't be crazy about that idea either. So we decided to build haunted house in his basement and just not meant it to his permits. Me and Rownley start most day come out with the house was some plan for haunted house. I don't mean sport anything, but we must came up way better the Crossland High School haunted house. We realized we gonna need to get words out of than going them. So we got some paper and made bunch of flyers. I meant maybe stir trash a little in about the interest. But we have made sure people actually showed up. By the time we finished painting the flares around the neighborhood and got back Riley's basement, it already 2:30, and we hasn't started putting actually haunted house together yet. So we had cut some course of original plan. When 3 o'clock rolled around, we looked outside to see anyone showed up, and sure enough, there was 20 neighbors' kids waiting for Rowling's basement. 물 좀 마셔야겠다. Now I know where flares was 50 chords, but could see would have chain made killing here. The first kid to call box on Shane's Nella. He picked up money and him inside, but Rowley took my poison on Hollow Scream. I guess maybe he Hall of Scream was a little too scary, because halfway through, Shane cut off the bow under the bed. He was trying to climb out from about there, but I thought bugged. Actually, Rowley stamped downstairs at first. I was happy to see him, because I thought he would help us drop Shane out of he could help us during Shane for under the bed, get out, heads out, haunted house cooking about. But Rowley's dad wasn't really half a mood. Rowley's dad were doing well. Shane's Nilla was under the bed. We told him the basement was haunted house, and Shane paid for us this him. But Rowley's dad billed us. I tried to show Rowley's dad our original plan to prove the real running instrument opened it, but he still then coughed. And to make long story short, that was the end of the haunted house. The good news is, inside Rowley's dad didn't believe us. He didn't make sure really Shane believe us. He didn't make running Shane's money. So at last, we cut $2 today. Sunday. Rowley ended up getting grounded for wearing haunted house masks yesterday. He not watched TV for a week, and he not about have to during that term. The last one was not fair, because that's punishing me, and I don't even anything work. And now, were I supposed to leave video games? Anyway, I feel kind of bad for Rowley. Tonight, I tried to make sure he turned on a Rowley futuristic TV show, and he didn't play-by-play on the phone, and he cut of expense it that way.